So we are live. Perfect. Hey, hello, it is I, Equinox Eterna. Again with another stream where I sound high as hell and stupidly sleepy. Hello, again. Yeah, I don't know why it happened a lot recently that after I finished eating with my family and having to deal with all the having to survive my family. After I finish that, I sit down, I relax a little bit, and I say, "Hey, I think it's time to start streaming." And I sit down in my chair, I check everything, and then I get like a punch in the face that knocks me out. But yeah, hello. Wait, give me a second. I have to put this on Twitter. Yeah. So now we can start with this event. We are in Lenna's event now. We have to do this because there's only 1 week left. There's always one week left when I start doing this. So I don't know how long is this event. So I don't know if we can do all of it today. I hope we can. But yeah, let's try to do this all in one go. So next Thursday is gonna be Robella's stream, and that is going to hurt me, but it's gonna be my the most expected stream of the year. So I'm going to that's mark that day in your calendars, because that's the day when you see a man break down on the stream and become and distort into a gunfucker. Okay, let's start this event. Under the undercurrents, the butterfly flaps its wings and a storm begins brewing. Inside the Elmo Hopes. Inside the Elmo Ops room, Deer, who had original plans to leave by this time, changed his schedule and instead started throwing himself into researching third-gen doll technology after I brought Bluesphere's frame aboard. So this is after Aphelion. So as far as I know, this event is not just after Deep Oblivion. It is just behind Mimi's Brunner Loop. If I read that timeline that someone didn't read it correctly. This is a lot more advanced than Aphelion. Aphelion was parallel to DO, the first part, and the second part it's supposed to be the connection between both 404, between Hyde and normal 404 stories, and this is supposed to be like 2 or 3 events after that. So wait, what is I missed the chat. I put the chat on another screen and I didn't know where it went. Okay. Trillion doll technology after I brought Bluesphere's frame aboard. His research report indicates that blood spheres' volume cells become drastically more active whenever Melanie is near. I rejected his suggestions to repair blood sphere frame by having Melanie remain in close proximity to it long term. If Helena and Melanie really do have a close ties to third-gen doll technology, the partnership between Paradius and the Orlok conglomerate may be closer than I imagined. Oh! Repairing a third-gen dolls requires loads of expensive materials, but the use of volume tissue will allow us to significantly lower the material cost. The catch is that volume cells are somewhat difficult to control. From what they have observed from Blue Sphere's frame, high volume cell activity results in large-scale cell division, with the cells attempting to simulate and construct a variety of sources. If we want to control and limit cell activity within a specific range, I'm not capable of doing that yet. We could let Melanie try it though. I'm not keen on taking in a second time bomb at Bordelmo before we figure out how volume cells operate. Blue Sphere and Sextant situations are very different. Blue Sphere's common formations haven't been edited yet, so not only is it extremely likely that she'll be the almost coordinator of the conglomerate upon waking up, she might attack us too. Wait, in what event did Blue Spheres woke up? It was after a Felion, I remember that. But it was not exactly advancing the story, right? It wasn't Florence, because Florence started directly in the park, in the amusement park. Niketa, no, that was completely outside the Elmo storyline. What was it? Metchu? No, Metchu was a Felion. What was it? I don't remember. Okay, let me search. I have my events GFL2. Into the shadows, no life rekindled. What? Nope. Yohi, no. The Oblivion, no. Lint, nope. Interstice of Reminiscence, no, that was 404 into the shadows on CL display. Wait, did I read that, or I just saw the translation in another stream or in the docs that the translators always release? But I'm sure that I have seen Blue Sphere waking up and doing some shit, but I don't remember where, when, or how. But yeah, Blue Sphere's command permission haven't been edited yet, so it's extremely likely that she'll rebel the Elmo contains to the conglomerate upon waking up. She might attack us too. Are we really just going to leave a third-gen doll like this without repairing her fully? I know that you're all in for tech researching, and you're a prodigy and everything. What agony! I already asked Seer to send me a cryopreservation chamber as soon as possible, but your selectivity drops drastically in extremely low temperature environments. Ooh. This will ensure that Blue Sphere stays completely under control, freeing us from the need to constantly monitor her and preventing her from suddenly awakening. Melanie will finally be able to relax once the cryopreservation chamber arrives. She hasn't dared to move around the almost ever since Blue Sphere's arrival. Commander, here's the latest report on Blue Sphere. Please rest easy in the fact that Blue Sphere Flame has been monitoring ever since her arrival aboard the Elmo. So far, her frame has not displayed any self-repairing capabilities. Ooh. That's different to what we know about Sextans. She will always be a potential threat to the Elmo if we just leave her be in this state forever. She is set to deliver the cryopreservation chamber today, right? Correct. Clegane has already gone ahead to receive me, Seer. Eh? Wait, what? Today? I'll be taking my leave then, Commander. There's still time for me to do some research in the lab before Seer arrives. You can just help me say hi to her. You tell her that I'm still busy with my research. No, you tell her that I'm sleeping. Woo! Sorry. Dear, are you telling me that you were sleeping while standing right now? You look cuter with you look amazing, by the way, but you look cuter with your beret on. And they're wearing the same colors. Well, I am indeed feeling kind of sleepy. Dear relaxes all of a sudden. He yawns, and in just a few seconds, somehow manages to adopt the appearance of a haggard man who's exhausted himself after several days of obsessive research. Only the geriatrics in our family will fall for that terrible act of yours. You clearly conducted research on Syrian dolls for days, and even if you had forgo food and drink. Well, all for the sake of her family, I say. Seer shoots Deer a disdainful look. Deer gives a sheepish smile before leading her to me. It's been many years since we last met. I'm glad to see you again. Can I give you headbutts too, or I'm not allowed? And I'm not allowed to headbutt humans. He who blows through the yellow zones like a storm with an all-powerful faction, the one who grasps cutting-edge dirgent technology in his hands, the Lord of the Yellow Zone, the Commander. What's with all of those extraneous titles? Deer has been pressing you to high heaven in his comes to convince your family to collaborate with you. This is the best return on investment rate that our family will ever see. If we miss out on this chance, we'll regret it for life. Don't miss this, so you should come over, right now, quickly. And so, I dropped everything I was working on, pulled everything I could, and sacrificed an unspeakable amount of tangible and intangible resources to deliver this cryopreservation chamber by a helicopter. Dear, do you have any idea just how costly it was to facilitate the rapid arrival of this cryopreservation chamber and myself into the Yellow Zone without trouble, on top of the transport and the chamber's cost? I see that you have crossed out the most of the items in my request list. Surely your family can afford to send one cryopreservation chamber. Uy. This one was bad. Give me a second. I almost bored myself to death. There was a pocket of air in my throat who had all of the taste of my dinner, and I held out the burp, but it is still exploding inside my throat. So all of the taste, all of the gastric juice and fried chicken taste went back into my mouth. And John, that was the worst part. Everything. Combination of everything. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. The Orlo conglomerate has always had a monopoly on Sirgent technology. While they don't know, outwardly refuse to share the technology, there is an enormous price to pay if one wishes to get their hands on it. But now we can completely skip over the Orlo conglomerate and still conduct research on Sirgent dolls. It's a perfect opportunity for us to collaborate with the Commander and satisfy all parties involved. Udir has a hand for business, but he only wants to play with his dolls. Just like me, I guess. Just like the commander. I do hope that this is a collaborative effort and not just you giving away our family resources for free. I am willing to trust their gentle research, dear. Yay! He's the only non-doll who's allowed, male who's allowed in the Elmo. Maybe if you can call one of the guys from PNC, we can make an exceptions for the male dolls too. Maybe Viper or what was the name? The brother of Hatsuchiri. I forgot the name. Let's continue. I'm also willing to let him share any related research finding with your family. Now that sounds a lot better. How old are you, Seer? Shigekan is on his early 40s. Kalin was on her early 30s, if I remember right. And Deer was around 15, 16 on the first game, so he's probably should be around 26, 7, 8. And Seer like 2 years older than him. So hello, my beautiful dear business associate. And research associate. Now that sounds a lot better. Still, remember not to overshare before we manage to figure out everything we need to know about Syrian dolls, as that might endanger all of us. There's no need to worry. I do not agree with widely publishing info about Syrian dolls either. I will also strictly control who get to access such information, even within our family, to ensure no risk of information leaks. Great! Then I'll take charge and stay aboard the Elmo to conduct research. No way. The Elmo's coordinates might be classified, but I won't allow Deer to use that as an excuse to avoid me by setting up a one-way communication channel in the name of security. Wait, let me check the voice actor. Seer's voice actor, BA. Seer. We have Sakura Kaoru, GFL. Huh, there's a lot of the animations from the chibi. What did they use? Seer supervisor revolting a star and after her assisted task force defy remotely during the Great Retreat. Okay, well, so it was mostly more of the stories. Deep Oblivion, neural upgrade star, H416 neural upgrade. Yeah, I know. I read this. Singularity. Singularity has been so long ago that I don't remember I remember seeing her, but I don't remember whatever she did there. In 45, I know. Intertwined Assault. Okay. Guess Frontline. Hitoribochi. What? Honkai Gakuen and Gone Girls C. What the fuck? PP9 dimensions have encountered Seer during a mission and caused a misunderstanding with Raiden May because her name is close to Ciel. Oh! Sheer. Ah! Bruh. Yep. I don't remember anything that you have done in GFL1 that is not helping the girls helping the girls of 404 and Star apparently in their neural upgrades. Thermal coordinates might be. Oh, I read that already. Besides, Tyrion research is a massively important matter that requires a thorough implementation of security measures. Firstly, the research must be conducted at a safe location. Secondly, complete disclosure of all data and findings to me must be enforced. Thirdly, my people are to be stationed at the research grounds long term. So she is the chief now. Oh, now I remember where was the Blue Sphere acting up. It was Hell Incident. Just after whatever happened in Corposant. It was Chicken and Elmo escaping, and suddenly they were on the radar of every known enemy of the Shikikan, and Blue Sphere started acting up. Let me check if I'm correct. Blue Sphere. Exilium, no. There's no thing there. Okay, yeah, I read this already. Those are the requirements that have to be met before I will agree on this collaboration. Where did you start research on Syrian dolls? There's no need to be these things. Are you sure that you're only conducting research on Syrian dolls? The fact that you need a cryopreservation chamber to minimize cell activity in something allows one to make some pretty bold guesses. Am I right to guess that there's something special about Syrian dolls that goes beyond the materials they are constructed with, or how complex the neural clouds are, Commander? She knows. You can hide anything. Well, you can stay on the Elmo if you want. You can stay here too if you want. We have enough rooms for you, for Kalina, for Polunitsa, for Saga, for for every cute girl that we can find in Yellow Suns. I knew that alternate report wouldn't stop Seer from finding out what she wants to know. So, were biological cells used in the manufacturing process of Tyrian dolls? Are the cells human or animal in origin? Worse! Do you know about something called Shrike? No. Well, we can be sure at this point in time. So it's neither. Stop guessing! I refuse to give you any sort of reply. Judging by his reaction and attitude of yours, Something worse than normal human cells? Could it be cells from people infected with Elliot? You're almost there! Deer turned his head aside and pretends to take an interest in the scenario offered by the almost ops room. He desperately avoids eye contact with Seer while glancing at me for help. Sigandor's research must not be conducted within the Alma for the sake of safety. I understand. How about we establish a research facility in a yellow zone? I'll choose somewhere absolutely safe. Now that's a surprise. Now how coaches you usually are. I thought that you will establish it somewhere within your family's sphere of influence. The green zones and white zones are watching more closely than you think. Secrecy is of utmost importance for this particular matter. We're both familiar with the commander's capabilities. It won't be difficult for him to guard a research facility long-term within the yellow zones. A research facility in the yellow zone, I see. You can provide us with the location for the facility if you wish. Or we can do it ourselves. I'm fine with both. Just know that Deer has no official right to remain aboard the Elmo until our partnership is officially confirmed. But rest assured that once we do confirm our partnership, Deer will be officially appointed to work with you as our family's representative. Alright. I still have other work to do, so I'll be off. Whether it's material for experiments, resources, or research staff, I can provide them all. I hope to hear back from you soon. So Shigekan got a sugar mommy, and she's younger than him. How many do we have right? We have Kalina, we have Seer. I don't know if Saga and Polu can be considered sugar mommies. Because they are mostly brokers. So no, I don't think so. But Seer and Kalin, absolutely. And they are younger than the Shigekan, for 10 years at least. Deer keeps asking me to keep him updated on Bloodsphere's condition till the very moment he leaves. Judging by Seer's attitudes and behavior during my discussion with her, Sergeant Doll seems to be much more highly regarded than I thought. Commander, are you planning to set up a research facility in the Yellow Zone? Bloodsphere will be as dangerous as unexploded ordnance till the moment she leaves the Elmo. The cryopreservation chamber is simply a stopgap measure. Melanie and Helena should ideally be kept far away from those Dolls. As for the research facility, it will likely be a long-term mission. I haven't thought out how we are going to arrange that yet. The commander's right. Best to remove any possible threats aboard the Elmo ASAP. Grossa, I don't like how you phrase that, and I know that you are thinking it and not saying it out loud, but your face says everything that I need to know, and it's not the first time that we have seen this, and it's not gonna be the last time. That is a good thing for Melanie and the commander. Remembering her own irregularities, Grossa lowers her head in silence. What I saw before might be a prelude to what is coming. I want to keep everyone safe and ensure no harm comes to the commander. Perhaps leaving would be the best option. No one in hell. If Bloodsphere is to be studied outside the Elmo, we'll need someone to ensure safety during the experimentation process. I'm willing to take up the responsibility of monitoring Bloodsphere condition during the research process. This is to ensure that no threats that arise during experimentation will be able to harm the Elmo and the commander. Oh, we haven't even confirmed our partnership with the Seer yet. Are you really planning to leave the Elmo, Grossa? No, I never had any intention to leave the Elmo. It's just that... A tinge of panic flashes across Grossa's face. She clenches her fist and instinctively blurts out a refutation, but she lowers her head a few seconds later, forcing herself to suppress her emotions. This is a task that you will have to assign to someone. I won't be able to stay with you for the duration of this research, but I'll do my best to endure the loneliness. No. Eh? Are you going to leave, leader? Is it because of work? See what you do? Do you see what you do when you said you are going to leave? You put poor my Ling in a panic state. It will likely be a long-term mission. I'm planning to take on the responsibility of monitoring Lucifer's condition. Commander, Commander, Lucifer has been placed in the cryopreservation chamber, so all cell activity is reduced to near zero now. Do we really still need someone to monitor her all day long? Why did Lily propose to leave the Alma by herself? It's way too dangerous to send her on a mission alone. I will let Grossa go on this mission alone. Sir has not mentioned the specific location for the research facility in her proposal yet. We'll only move forward with this collaboration once a suitable location to the station Bluesphere is found. But Bluesphere will continue to be a potential threat just by being here, so for the sake of safety, perhaps it's best to leave as soon as possible. Grossa, stop it. I won't make my companion leave just because of a risk like this. But you, Grossa, jumped at the chance to take on this mission that would move you away from the Elmo. You sounded like you were going to bid farewell to all of us, leader. It's okay to remain, even if there is a risk. Yep. I will never ask you to go away, Grossa. Grossa heaves a sigh of relief, seemingly moved by my words. She seems much more relaxed now, lifting her head with a relieved smile. I don't want to be separated from you. I won't leave as long as you still need me, Commander. I'll make proper arrangements to deal with Bluesphere in time. We can take it easy for a bit, since we have her in cryopreservation chamber. Our priority is to rest and recuperate at this point in time. Yeah! The Alma needs some downtime for recovery. And after all the combat we have been through lately, everyone needs time to rest as well. Thank you for your hard work, Mei-Ling. It's alright. We're on our way to LB, so I'll have to make sure that the Alma is in tip-top condition before we arrive. There's a lot of models waiting to be repaired. By the way, Commander, have you looked at the latest quotes from the underground brokers? And also calculations that the quoted prices are rising by a whopping 70% on average. Holy hell. Parts for repairing the Elmo, materials for door frame repairs, and even passing necessities have all gotten much more expensive. What's going on? Polu. We're already having trouble with money, so we have even less materials to work with this if this continues. It's already been ages since the last time I was able to buy any wine. Poor alcoholic child. Mei-Ling has made a procurement list. She has written the original price and the increase in price next to the current prices of each item. Weapons, medical supplies, and tools for maintaining doll frames all bore a dramatic increase in price. And while the prices for basic necessities have only risen by about 50%, it will still amount to a big sum considering our rate of consumption. Mei-Ling's logo-weighted wine lies at the very bottom of the entire list. It is clear that she cut her planned spending on food products by nearly 60% after witnessing the new prices. No. It is normal for there to be price difference between different underground brokers in yellow zones, and occasional price increases are nothing unusual. But now the prices are far outside the normal range. In addition, aside from Polonisa, whom we often work with, the other underground brokers have all set exorbitant prices. A number of underground brokers have also pointed out that they don't have most of the items in our listing stock. Looks like Poludnit's supply lines are the most intact. Have you talked to her about the prices? The prices you see here are already her discounted prices. Most underground brokers weren't even willing to negotiate. Whenever I asked for a discount, they refused for the communication. Some problems must have occurred within the Yellow Zone supply routes if everything went up in price. Mangi. That's Mangi's fault. Try asking Polundis in a different way. We should ask her if anything happened to the supply routes within Yellow Zone and Green Zone recently. Ah, okay. Hey there, Commander. Many have come to complain about the rising prices lately, but you're the first to ask for the reasons behind it. Yep, it's not like they are mining bullshit with AI until the RAM prices were inflated because of stupid greedy corporations. The only AI that I need is the Nora Claus of my cute dolls, so I don't care about that. So tell me the reason so I can fix it. Hey, many have come to complain about the rising prices lately, but you are the first to ask for the reasons behind it. Merlin confirmed on the market that you are not the only underground broker to increase prices. Something went wrong with the Green Zone to Yellow Zone lines that supply you underground brokers with the stock, right? All goods coming out of the Green Zones are subject to incredibly stringent inspections at the moment. Bribery, item loses in the process, or costs go up by more than 50% after adding everything up. I need to know the root cause of all of this. I'm guessing you know about the elite outbreak in Odessa. That's a spoiler! The group defective vaccines affected a large number of people. Since then, the prices for officially certified vaccines have practically multiplied in white zone and green zones due to how hard it is to secure an appointment for them. Vaccines from large corporations are nearly impossible to get now, so numerous factions have set their eyes on their vaccines on their way to the yellow zones. Ah! Okay, this is the line. Barjagas have been snitching up Yellow Zone bound vaccine shipments belonging to pharmaceutical companies from the Green Zones. Manga Security is currently investigating the whereabouts of the missing vaccines, so things in the Yellow and Green Zones have not exactly been peaceful lately. We're planning to sell the stolen vaccines back to the Green Zone through underground brokers. Even Green Zone residents are struggling to afford vaccines from large corporations. On the other hand, vaccines from small companies are a lot cheaper and always available. I can't be sure of where this price will stabilize this time. The vaccines raw materials are fetching a high price alongside the 3 vaccines. So, following along the elite outbreak that they are talking about that happened in Odessa, probably this event, Micateam's event that is like smuggling drugs that are supposed to be pain regulators, pain suppressors. And Florence with the same, the pain suppressors, elite vaccines, or whatever it is, they are actually drugs that cause massive hallucinations. And what I know of the last event, the Dawnbreaker, if I remember the name correctly, that is up in CN right now. We're playing Art Knights right now. This is not GFL anymore. This is Art Knights. The vaccines raw materials are fetching a high price alongside the vaccines. Once the supply lines open up, prices for everything will go back to normal. If you're afraid of price fluctuations, you can trade with me using vaccines or the vaccines raw materials. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. By the way, nice necklace. I'll give you a fair price if you choose to barter with Isar. Are the underground brokers hoping to move against barjaggers? How did you arrive at that conclusion? I'm simply telling you the most cost-effective way to trade with us. Who knows how high the prices for vaccines will get? We underground brokers are practically running a charity when compared to those medical corporations obscene white value. What was the name? Healthcare insurance companies. Yep. Just like in the US of depressing A. After I end the call with Polonitsa, Mailing removes a number of items from the procurement list with a pained expression on her face. No, our daughter. I'll hold on a little longer. I'll buy these non-essential food and drink items next time. But even if we cut down on our daily necessities, it is still not enough. Why do we have to bear the cost of those Voyagers driving back signs with shipments? These prices are so high that I almost feel like stepping into the green zones for some direct procurement. Price increases for daily necessities probably haven't hit them yet. Let's contact Kalin. She can probably send us some daily necessities from the green zones. Gets a sugar mommy. Tries to negotiate with another for better prices. Fails. Cuts his other sugar mommy. She can living the pimp life. Hello, Colin. You didn't hear anything about me having another sponsor, right? Colin? I'm here. Hey! Commander, we have just been discussing with Miss Kalin whether or not we should give you a call. Is that what I mean by kindred spirits being on the same wavelength? We talked about us when we were thinking about you. She's a cute, fluffy little birbo. If I can have Kalin on my bed, I would have Lenna there. Did you call to ask about our progress in investigating the chip? What chip? Is that about something from the O? Oh no, the chip, the Aphelion chip! Fuck! The chip from Aphelion, the one that have the information from the mine, and everything of that regulated the experiment zone. Oh yeah, I remember that. Were the results? Leva analyzed the intel that you provided us. Based on how the damage was inflicted on this chip, we have a number of hypotheses. According to the commander's description, it was most likely destroyed by a powerful EMP. It's a pity that this type of interference technology is locked down under the protection of a patent. It will take some time for us to get a hold of this technology's full details. The patent is held by the Stewart Group, a subsidiary under such Faven. The company itself is relatively unknown and of modest size, mainly specializing in manufacturing materials for the medical industry. And of course it had to be. A small medical manufacturing company holding multiple technology patents. It makes you wonder what they are really researching. One of the raw material shipments, the Yellow Zone, got robbed not long ago. Mangi Security took up retrieval work for that. The thing is, Mangi Security charges a premium for their services. They were also on a mission to search for the missing vaccines at that time. Pharmaceutical companies in the Green Zones have issued statements declaring that the stolen vaccines belonged to a batch that had not passed pre-market experimental trials, urging the public to avoid purchasing such illegal vaccines. So they were drugs. Prices have skyrocketed for goods coming from the Yellow Zone's underground brokers. I heard that this is due to Mangi Security's vaccine search. The Green Zones have tightened up important export control to assist with the investigations. If we want to send something out of the Green Zone now, it will go through stringent checks. Oh no, I just wanted to ask you for a little favor. Lots of people want to send out cargo through snow-fast channels. So if the channels don't ease up, the delay won't just be a while this time round. What do you need? Send me the list. I have no god, but you're the closest that I'll ever have, Kalin. I feel like my request might give you some trouble after hitting all that. Spectrum Satellite Cities grant special clearance to non-fast cargo, so I can put the goods you require into a shipment that we're planning to send out of the satellite city. This is going to be a troublesome affair. If it's too much work, I'll find another way. She already said yes, you dumbass. Give me your coordinates and your list. I have Leva pick out a mission for you to take on near your destination. You called me for that already. Don't skimp out of it. Not every corporation can afford Manji Security. Brief has been getting more requests to escort goods from Green Zones to Yellow Zones lately. I might need you to pick up a temporary medicine escort mission while you are on your way to Lviv, Commander. Don't worry, it won't take you too long. We'll gather the goods you need as fast as we can. Sorry for the trouble, Kalin. Arigato, Kal. It's never trouble if it's you. There was a brief silence on the other end. I hesitate, pondering whether I should end the call or not. That's all for today, then. No, Lenna wants the drama. Lenna wants to be spilled. Lenna wants to be the fierce now in the peanut gallery. Wait, hold on. Is the guy in here like that? Miss Kali clearly had more to say, right? Don't fish. How have things been on your end lately? I heard from Klukai that some damage was done when you guys fought with a Tyrian doll named Lucifer. That's true, but don't worry, Mailing can fix the damage. That's great. Feel free to call us even if there's nothing important going on, Commander. I'm always happy to hear from you. 44. As soon as the call ends, Lena starts complaining with her face clenched in the middle of Kalina's office. Miss Kalin, you clearly wanted to ask the commander about Groza. That enemy we ran into definitely has ties to Groza por the Almo. Yeah, spoilers. Ignore has suspicions toward Groza, but still, we should tell the commander about this as quickly as we can. You're worried about harming the commander's relationship with Groza, aren't you, Kalin? He didn't keep Groza out of the room when we called him. If we brought this up in front of them, we will have planted seeds of suspicion between them. And Groza's self-esteem is at the lowest at this time. And it will only plummet down in the future. From what we know at the moment, the Groza we encounter is not the same Groza we know from the commander's team. It's not too late to relay this information to him once we know more on this matter. There's no need to until we have to complete the picture. Fine. What? Wakarimashita Yoda. Mami Konoto is one of the best seiyus that I have ever known. And she needs all the headbutts that she deserves. No, she deserves all the headbutts that of the world. You've said? No, I'm not used to this yet. It feels like everyone I know has changed, from Miss Kalin to our friends in 44. See, really? I don't understand Japanese enough to get all the of all she said, but it's not just absolutely. That's just the first word, first two words. So, da yo. De veras, de veritas, algo así. And really? Oh, I'm not wrong on these things. I understand that Miss Kalin and Leva have a lot more to carefully consider now that the two of you are in these kind of roles. Politics is such a bother. But still, you guys should learn to let go and relax a little every once in a while. Don't pick up the bad habit of keeping secrets. I'm just figuring out now, but Leva is keeping that shirt open just because of style, but Lena's shirt cannot close for cannot hold the Lenas, the UMP9s, to save their life. Those buttocks will not fight. But still, you guys should learn to go and relax a little every once in a while. Don't pick up the bad habit of keeping secrets. I hope you stay just the way you are now, Lena. But how long have you been streaming? Almost an hour, and this is just the first stage. Holy hell. Secrets, huh? Watching Lena playfully banter and goof around with Leva, Kalina can't help but think back on the past decade since the commander's self-exile. The commander's adjutant is now Groza. Adjutant. My brain just short circuit. Translate Google.
Adjutant.
Adjutant? Adjutant, really? Okay. The commander's adjutant is no Grossa. There is so much that she wants to ask him about, yet each and every word of hers always gets caught and fails to escape her lips whenever she tries to utter them. So, how many events until we see a 3D full animated CG of Grossa and the Shikikan, whatever the gender is, sloppy kissing and on board of the Elmo? How many? Except bets. I say that at least 2 major events after Downfall Year. At minimum. Okay, but Jaggers. Let me go for some water because I have been. This only one stage has almost been like. It has been at least 30 minutes of reading, but my ramblings have made it at least almost an hour. So let me go for water. I'll come back. Hey yo, I'm back. Boop. At night, fetched Fadan, Lavin keeps White on clear weather. A brand new frame is constructed at the quickest speed possible and sent to the slab. Cocoon is standing next to Bluesphere's frame in the wide and empty lab. She downloads Bluesphere cloud backup from the cloud into her new frame. Bluesphere eyes spring open soon after. She looks around, seemingly confused as to why she suddenly arrived at this location. Welcome back, Bluesphere. The mission. The most recent backup in the cloud is from before your mission began. As for what you experienced during the mission, I had to simulate it using the intel you sent back from your old frame before it was destroyed. Oh god, I didn't remember that your voice was so cute. Ah! The survey corps does not have the capability to destroy my frame. Correct. You encountered an attacker that wasn't from Hide 404 or the Survey Corps. Not only did they manage to force you into activating your self-destruction sequence, it is also highly likely that they have destroyed your destroyed frame. They still have the chip. Don't worry, you managed to destroy all the critical information on the chip with an EMP blast. The local neural cloud information and all access permissions in your frame have also been destroyed upon your self-destruction. You don't have to worry about any data leakage. The cleanup detailed searches for the coordinates of your last known transmission, but they don't manage to find your frame, nor did they find the whereabouts of the unknown attacker. This is the new frame prepared for you. Be more careful with it this time. I thought you'd be familiar. I thought that you'd be punished for failing that mission, but it seems that management is unusually generous towards you. The mission isn't over yet. Tell me everything and all the intel we have gathered. I will take care of this. Bluesphere. Do we have a voice actress? A BA? No, we don't have that. The mission is a failure. You don't have to pursue it any further. A new mission is already waiting for you. A mission left unfinished is not a failed mission. But you were destroyed and missed the chip. So it's a failed mission. Send me the coordinates of my last known movements. The chip, my frame, I'll recover them all. That's not going to be easy. The cleanup detail has already wrapped up the mission, and all we have are some coordinates from back then and an image of the enemy. That's all I need. If I eliminate all of them, there will be no more loose ends left to worry about. Oh, are you going to deliver me another new body? I hope you don't self-destruct before I get my hands on you. Alright then, do as you wish. As for your new mission, I'll make arrangement to put it off for later. This won't interfere with my regular work assignments. Your fault, people shouldn't find it difficult to plan both work assignments so that I can work on both of them at the same time. A wonderful idea, but your current mission is to guard the conglomerate top brass. I'm afraid that there are no missions in the Yellow Zone for you at this point in time. Just protecting the top brass. From what I know, the White Zones and Green Zones have not reached a danger level that will necessitate deployments as regards. For those in the top brass, staying alive is everything. Who knows what kind of things they experience on their daily lives? A malfunctioning aircraft, a traffic jam, or perhaps a slippery ceramic tile in a villa pool. When unexpected things happen, the odds of survival for them go way up if they have us by their side. I'm not interested in ordinary missions involving the guard of top brass. Let me handle battlefield cleanup. As you wish. I will make the arrangements for you. Cocoon gives off a smile fraught with meaning. She plays with her hair, curling a lock of long hair around her index finger with gentle grace. Specified guard missions like these aren't ordinary in any way. They are already on the move. I wonder who will be the next person to take up that position. The ops room, abort the Elmo. Commander, creo que Undead have returned with the raw materials bound from the pharmaceutical factory. It's finally over. I spilled. Damn you, Matey. You made me yawn. Get up! There's still cargo left on the transport. Don't you dare sleep with you when you didn't even get into battle once. We spent half the day working as a driver. Kalina did inform the pharmaceutical factory to prepare everything accordingly, but once we loaded the materials into our transport to the Green Zone, we were still flagged down by inspectors on our way back. They told us that they need to reconfirm our list of items. Why did we have to suffer something like that? Okay, it's like third or fourth time that it's synchronizing different lines. It's very likely that the news of rising vaccine. It's very likely that the news of rising vaccine prices on yellow zones have reached their ears, so they not only keep an eye out for any shipments related to pharmaceutical products like ours. Did you discover the goods that Kalim prepared for me? Those are safe, don't worry. However, they did a true check on the extra daily supplies that we brought with us and confiscated some of them. Crowley and Nemesis arrive at the ops room with a few boxes as we spoke. One by one, Mylene verifies their contents against her list. A pillow? Ah, that's my sleep guarantee pillow. It is important to me, so make sure you don't dirty it by putting it on the floor. 2, 3. That's a lot. Wait, that's the weight that I wanted. Did it get stuffed into the pillow? We're supposed to have 3 boxes, so why are there only 2 boxes of rice wine left? They were all taken away as a token of appreciation. For fucking sake. Eh! They took 3 entire boxes! But thanks to that, they didn't force more inspection on us, and let us leave us to grab it what they lack it. Sorry, Mylene. We were granted passage under known fast name for this mission, yet they still dare to mess with the goods that we are escorting. They might have taken more if we were from some other corporation. I understand why the other ground brokers have a hike. The price is so high now. How long will it take for the prices to go down? Inventory the goods as quickly as you can. I'm afraid the prices won't go down for anything for a while. Prices for vaccines fluctuate day to day in the green zones. It's nearly impossible for regular people to secure a vaccination appointment. Fortress 14B is flooded with requests at the moment. Vector took the opportunity to raise rates on the Leva's advice, but still a substantial backlog remains. Even for the Fortress raising their prices, the other commission rates have not gone up at all. The underground brokers have more than tripled their vaccine prices in the past few days. If this goes on any longer, more people in the yellow zones won't be able to afford the vaccines, and that will eventually build up to something terrible. Keep monitoring our surroundings. Oh, and before I forget, they got some of the raw materials from our mission shipment and send it for checks later. They already ran some checks and found no regularity with the raw materials once she found ties between the Stuart Group and the pharmaceutical factory. Telmo speeds forward with his cargo and quickly arrives at the mission destination, a pharmaceutical factory in the yellow zone. A lone, low-rise factory stands in the vast emptiness, surrounded by a silent stillness that induces the belief that no one lives here. The factory speeds out 3 vehicles to block the Telmo's advance, as if it detected the arrival of outsiders. Who goes there? Brief. We come to deliver raw materials for vaccine manufacturing in accordance with our mission terms. Finally! Put it on the ground! We haul it in! No fucking way, mate. As per the stipulated agreement, delivery requires an in-person signature upon receipt. There's a total of 82 crates of raw materials. I've already arranged for doors to bring the shipment down. We can haul the cargo into your vehicles if you wish. How obedient. Shouldn't we deliver it straight into your factory? It will take quite a long time to haul everything off once you're back inside. Mind your own business. We're going to personally verify the quantity. That must be 82 crates, no one less. Sure. Please confirm and provide the verification code. Huh? Verification code? When does such a thing will get included? Does your task is to deliver it to the designated location? Fire. Fire. The verification is a request from your side. This is to ensure no error upon receipt. Might be an order for your management. Perhaps you could ask the staff responsible for such matters. Oh, right, of course. Hold on while we confirm the details. Found it. The verification code is 4040? Got it. Grossa, do it. Grossa soft car integrates and shatters the windshield of the lead vehicle with a jump kick. The driver, unable to react in time, is rendered unconscious with his fate unknown. Ah! It's an attack! Fight back! Give them hell! What's going on? Why are they attacking us? Why else? No! They let out the baby loose! And fucking Mitoclast is on the speakers. You have no chance to survive, mate. The number of crazies is 82, and you gave us the wrong verification code. How is this possible? Well, they decoded the factory's latest communications. New place right into the commander's trap. Grab the boxes! A master Jäger storms Krolik, who stands next to the cargo. She lifts a crate with one hand before hurling it forward with a great force. Here's your shipment. Catch! Don't shoot, dumbasses! Catch the meds! A number of Jaggers put down their guns. They are about to catch the crate when it's shattered by bullets from Krolik's gun. What? Krolik's gun? Huh? Side gun? You mean? Fragments of the shattered box and shrapnel fly in all directions. The lumberjackers who got hit crumpled on the ground. No pharmaceuticals in the boxes! Attack them! No pharmaceuticals found in this vehicle, Krolik. Krolik, Beverly, check on the other two vehicles. Hey! Did you guys bring the pharmaceuticals you robbed from other people? We ran into a bunch of rival crew. Everyone get them! And Nemesis is here too. Some enemies remain in the factory. Thank you for the info. Eliminate all enemies. Let's use Maki. Because I have her on the most used doll, and I don't want to take her out of that. So it's gonna be Ice and Thunder. Hell and Thunder, if you may. Wait. Oh, no barrel. Mm-hmm. And it's over. Can I reach? No. Well, he's dead anyways. Shoot, dies. We're not the Jaggers who, in their naivety, attempted to rob us of the raw materials. I do not order Gross to pursue them right away. Instead, I asked my lane to remain on board the Almo to keep track of where they retreated to. Grosa's team enters the pharmaceutical factory listed as our mission destination, but finds the spacious factory devoid of human presence. Is the Fian pharmaceutical factory entirely automated? I hope that means that none of them will need medical attention. What's the mistranslation? Micateam! Commander, there's no trace of injured humans in the factory. The Varjagers likely just hacked into the security systems, then took control of the factory. Our production lines have stopped at the moment. We haven't found any finished medical products. Of course, it's possible that the Varjagers took away any finished products. The spacious factory gets more eerie by the minute. Gross spends a long time searching, but does not even find any daily necessities that would have indicated prior human presence. Place the raw materials onto the conveyor belt as per the request from our client. This is a huge factory. Aren't the owners afraid of getting robbed clean with this little security? The conveyor has started moving. Those metal boards are covering it way too well. I can see what's going on inside. Those machines will work normally as long as the program triggers are set well. Meshti knows. Meshti has spent some 200, 300 hours playing Factorio, so she knows. Now that's an ideal setup. The designer of this factory is a genius. Be more thorough in your research. The designs of the equipment here remind me of something familiar. Really? I have to... okay, let me write in my notes for when the survey comes. Me complain about NS event translations not matching with the voice. The voice acting. Huh? Okay, that hit me like a weird trip. What? With that sound, with that screeching sound, extremely far away. That was weird. Klukai walks along the production line. Suddenly, alarms start blaring through the factory. Raw materials have been received. No staff personnel are requested to leave the factory as soon as possible, but... Hey, hold on! Why did the factory try to kick out the Varjagers when they were here? I repeat, no staff personnel are requested to leave the factory as soon as possible. The people behind this have likely been monitoring this pharmaceutical factory all along. Commander, should we get our hands on the surveillance footage or change the access permissions? No need. We don't have to act rashly at the moment. We still have a lead. We follow the retreating Varjagers. Telmo drives through the yellow zone, following the defeated Varjager remnants at a considerable long distance. According to Intel, we gathered by listening in on their comms. These remnants are heading to their base. Their comms channel suddenly erupts with the sound of explosions, followed by panicked calls for reinforcements. We're in attack! Send backup! We're already on the way. How many? Don't tell me that few dogs managed to send you packing again. More than a dozen vehicles? It's Maggie Security! Oh. We're back on the line of fire, baby. There comes the speed of a cacophony of noises. The missile hits the ground, overturning the Jackass vehicles in a loud explosion. Sit back up! They are on us! Daytime, office in ODOC within the Green Zone. Clear weather. 4-4 office. After receiving intel from the commander on the rising prices of illegal Yellow Zone vaccines and the widespread stealing of pharmaceutical materials, Kalina launches investigation into those matters right away. Consulting with Pavel on the aforementioned matters, Kalina unexpectedly learns that he is ineligible for a vaccination. What? And thus, she uses Nonfa's authority to secure a vaccination slot for Pavel. A scheduled vaccination is shown in this voucher at the designated time and place to take the vaccine. I know you. You are from the Deep Oblivion Part 2, that event that supposedly should be between this and Deep Oblivion Part 1, but for some reason Micateam released this event instead of Part 2. You're a lifesaver, Miss Kalina. I hope that didn't put too much fodder in your pocket. Don't worry, we paid the standard price. And it was that easy to secure an appointment too. I didn't expect there to be such a great difference between how non-fast staff and regular people are treated. That's wonderful. It's nearly impossible to secure an appointment with the vaccine for the vaccine nowadays. The price has spiked way too high. Our guys are running out of vaccines. Most of us has no hope of taking the vaccine on a regular basis. We're lucky enough to even get a dose. I myself was forced to the point of asking around if there were other official ways to get the vaccine. But in the end, I still had to trouble you, Miss Kalin. To be honest, I'm here to ask you about something in particular. Oh, of course, please feel free. I'll tell you anything I know. Mr. Pavel, how much do you know about the distribution channels for unofficial vaccines to the Yellow Zones? According to our investigation, there are still a large number of unofficial vaccines circulating through the Yellow Zones despite the recent Gerard Grove incident. We are here to perform a deeper investigation to prevent tragedies like what was caused by the Gerard Group from ever happening again. I'm hoping for you to tell us if you know anything useful. The newly obtained vaccination voucher in Pavel's hands suddenly feels terribly hot to the touch. He looks to Kalina right in front of him, then to the voucher in his hand. Pavel hesitates for a moment before gritting his teeth and pushing the voucher towards Kalina. I apologize. I can't talk about that. The vaccines may be illegal, but they are lifesavers for those working in the Yellow Zones like us. The official vaccines are way too expensive. To be honest, I have known plenty of friends who have gone bankrupt just to get a vaccine. I can destroy all people's lifeline just to secure benefits for myself. Mr. Pavel. I'm sorry, Miss Kalina, but not all manufacturers of illegal vaccines do it with bad intentions. For people in the Yellow Zones, we're lucky enough to even have cheap vaccines. Who would complain when their lives depend on it? I'm shaking on my boots right now whenever Leva starts speaking like that out of nowhere. Shivers through my spine. Shivers of the good kind, though. But do you want to know whether the Yellow Zone vaccines actually work? To my knowledge, prices for Yellow Zone vaccines have gone up quite a bit, and numerous vaccine shipments originating from Green Zones have been dropped into the way to the Yellow Zone destinations. We are currently investigating such cases. If the vaccines do work, we won't pursue the matter. But if they are defective vaccines, we must straight the related supply chains before more people are harmed. That's right! Meow, that's right! If the Yellow Sun folks saved up just to take vaccines that turn out to be harmful, they will lose their money and their lives. That's terrible! Furthermore, if we don't solve the root cause of the vaccine robberies, the price of Yellow Sun vaccines might never go down. Oh, I suspected of people with large responsibilities. You are far better than I am thinking long term. Please excuse me, ladies. I was mistaken. Should I ask my guys to bring all the vaccines they have for a check? They don't have much left. Please do. We'll have a look and exchange them for official vaccines in return. I'm hoping for you to tell us about the pricing and distribution channels for these unofficial vaccines. Once you do, we'll investigate the vaccine safety as soon as we can. Will this be official vaccines in return? That's wonderful. I'll call them right now and make sure they arrive at ASAP. Pavel is true to his word. Kalin assumes receive a variety of illegal vaccines that are currently in circulation through the Yellow Zones. Leva, were you able to find any clues about the stolen raw materials from the vaccine? There's some line that should be before this one. This vaccine belongs to the cheapest yet most effective variety available at this moment. It actually surpasses official Green Zone vaccines in its effectiveness. With tech like this, why don't they just register as a proper company and sell them legitimately? Vaccine companies are earning very well these days. The producers of this vaccine probably limited its distribution because they don't want to be noticed by legally registered vaccine companies. Yep, if you start selling something that will get rid of the problem of instead just be a suppressant or something, then the core pharmaceuticals that have all of the monopoly will say, we don't like you in our business, and send you to the... I forgot the name of the guy from Red Dead. The bullies, the bullies, the mercs, the fucking Yakuza. I don't fucking know. The process of legal registered vaccine companies. That's why there's no cancer cure yet. Handel shows that this vaccine originated from a private hospital in the Yellow Zone, which had been providing cheap official vaccines over the decades of its operation. Ooh. This ended 8 years ago. Oh, the hospital closed down after a massive fire. Of course. A fire? Indeed, the married couple directing the hospital died in the fire. The arsonist was an ownerless doll. Turns out that the doll's former owner couldn't afford vaccines, which was why he sent it on the assignment to loot the hospital at night. He claimed to have sent his doll at the time of night in order to avoid entangling innocents into the matter, completely unaware that the couple running the hospital was still around, working on injured patients deep into the night. What the hell? He chose arson and robbery just because of a flimsy excuse like that? And he made it all do his dirty work too. According to Pavel, that private hospital closed to the public after the fire. The couple's daughter inherited the hospital, changing policy to provide healthcare only to trusted long-time customers and those who come in with severe radiation sickness. Pavel received this vaccine from a friend who had to retire from service due to radiation sickness. It was given by a doctor in the hospital. This vaccine contains live cells that we were unable to analyze properly, but it is excellent at dealing with radiation sickness. It's a pity for this kind of tech to be confined within the yellow zones. Do you believe that there are people behind the vaccine raw materials robberies? The illegally produced vaccines exist precisely because someone is willing to purchase the stolen raw materials. Perhaps the hospital simply buys raw materials from underground brokers. Still, the tech in this vaccine is the reason we have for a certain investigation into the source. Pavel gave us the hospital coordinates and the intermediary's contact, Lady Isa. She is unable to visit the hospital right now, but you can go to the hospital on her behalf. The hospital is hesitant towards strangers for a good reason. So if you are unable to enter, make sure you contact Lady Isa for assistance. Leave it to me, Leva. I'll definitely complete this mission. Orphe Hospital in the Yellow Zone, clear weather. Lenna arrives at the coordinates of the Yellow Zone Hospital. The clean and spacious hospital interior exudes a peaceful quiet that contrasts heavily within the scenario outdoors. A faint, calming scent lingers in the air. This place is in the yellow zone, but it definitely won't lose to any hospital in the green zones. This is a private hospital that does not accept unknown strangers as patients. The closest hospital is to the east, 20 minutes away by car. Hey, hold on a second. I didn't even say anything yet. You're not on our patient list. I won't let you in. Isa's on your list, right? Linda, I'm here to collect vaccines used to treat her radiation sickness on her behalf. Isa introduced you to me. I have no idea who you are. Don't go thinking that you'll be able to sleep with a patient's name. What is your relationship with Isa? I have seen more than 100 who tried to do what you did, trying to get in behalf of someone else. This is a private hospital that serves only select clients. If you need medical assistance, you should go to another hospital. Isa and I are... Stop. I don't want to hear any excuses. My elder sister's rules will not change for you. The patient must come to the hospital themselves. I wish to have a model, 2D model, just for you to see me face plant myself against the table, against my desk. 9. Lenna, I mean. You cannot solve this by going family on them. Not again! Lenna recalls information about Isa that was provided by Leva. Isa has a daughter, her sole remaining family member. Lenna hesitates for a long time before she manages to utter the word family in an uncertain tone of voice. Helinda, who has already waving Lenna away, stops and turns around to look Lenna up and down upon hearing the word family. You're a doll, aren't you? Don't let yourself be tricked by a human. To humans, dolls are just mere tools. Now all treat a doll as part of their family. You don't know enough of the world, girl. The commander does that. And who's the commander? What I mean was that your description was too narrow-minded, but I get what you mean. I was planning to pretend to be Isa's daughter, but it days leave so quickly. The good thing is that she didn't seem to realize that I was making it up. It's true that most humans treat dolls and virtuals, but there are always exceptions. It's precisely because of this exception that those who are treated as family feel so strongly about their human family. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just got hit by a double twinkle and I didn't notice that I woke up instantly. Okay. Lena accidentally blurts out the word commander in conversation. The young girl stares at Lena expressionlessly. Just as Lena starts to question her own acting, well, that she might have given herself away, Elinda unexpectedly gives her a subtle smile, nodding in agreement. You have been lucky, I see. Don't tell me you're also dull. I'm willing to believe that you are part of Lady Caesar's family now. I see. If you will please help me with the vaccines, then. Still, my elder sister's rules are absolute. Get her to come with you, and I'll allow both of you in. Eh? I'm already making an exception for you. Normally, if a client asks someone else to pick up their medicine for them, I'd remove their privilege to receive medicine from us. It's just an act of picking up medicine. Is there a need to be so strict about it? Of course. Who knows what kind of extreme lengths those radiation-idle people would go just to ensure their survival. You won't want to know where the last client who tried to rob us is sleeping at. Anyway, as long as Lisa comes here herself, I'll allow both of you into the hospital. There's already a huge concession on my part. Elinda has already typed out Lady Isa contact during the conversation. Isa finally takes the call after a long wait. A large hood obscures most of her face. Elinda subconsciously makes a tsk upon seeing how Isa is dressed. An expression of disapproval emerges. Lady Isa, according to the rules of the hospital, you must be here in person if you want us to give you the treatment drugs. I'm sorry. I'm not very mobile. Your symptoms seem to have worsened since the last time we saw you. Did you really take your vaccinations on your schedule? You didn't sell the vaccines, right? No. I am very clear on the doctor's rules. I would never sell them. I'll do my best to come in person as soon as I can. If you want to live on, then make sure to adhere to my elder sister's instructions to the letter. You're free to come here for treatment at any time. I'll make time for you. Just be reminded that clients who sell our drugs will be put on our permanent ban list. If that happens, I'll never let you see my sister even if you beg us on your knees. And this is only the first stage, yay! And then the permission changed, yay! Intertwined Assault. Story mode. How many? 9? And another who is only reading. Oh, I hit my knee on my desk. Fuck. Vines twine around each other and use each other, plundering and consuming in a winner-takes-all struggle. You can relax now, Commander. Ladies has agreed to visit the hospital with me. I'll call you when we've seen the doctor. If you have any questions, I'll be able to ask the doctor it for you right away. Great, that's great. Hey, this way it will feel like you're always by my side. This way I'll feel you like you're always by my side. I don't know when I'll be able to get to the Elmo. I cannot miss our Griffin days. Everyone was together back then. I'm pretty sure 404 still does mission together. But everyone's pretty busy. Sometimes when I want to hang out with Leva, I see her busy with work and decide not to bother her. It's not just Leva too. Micateam, Robelak, Luca, Vector, well, everyone's moving forward. Especially you, Commander. Don't let your work stop you from getting proper rest. You'll break your body otherwise. Rest, huh? I'm afraid that the secrets that lie within Lenna and Melanie are entwined with forces that are more complicated than what I already knew of. The more I investigate, the more I realize that it's no longer possible for me to remain an outsider of the conspiracy. I once thought that destroying Paradius would bring an end to all things. But now I recognize that if I want to wipe Paradius from the face of this earth, not only do I have to eradicate its leaders, I must also obliterate the rapacious conglomerates and consortia who wish to use Paradius as a means to sate their endless gluttony. They are better at hiding their actions and people than Paradius. In fact, they can use Paradius as a scapegoat whenever they are under threat, then lean back and sip wine, while they watch everything unfold. I have never regretted the decision I made a decade back. If I stayed with Griffin, I would have been pushed into a path of complicity. But now, I am not blind to the fact that I possess little power by myself. I have Kalina's help and the help of my friends at the moment, but I need more power to gain the chips that will earn us a seat at the table. Sier's proposal and Lenna's swords have helped me form an idea of where to set up our temporary base. A place to put Blue Sphere at for further experimentation, to serve as my safe house if the need ever arises. A location to store resources for the Elmo. Commander, Maggie Security has engaged in combat with the Barjaggers. Should we stop advancing to avoid detection? We have the same goal as Magic Security at the moment, and that is to find the whereabouts of the missing vaccines. No need to antagonize them right now. Ah! Dandelion! The enemy of my enemy cannot be counted as a friend, but may serve as a source of intelligence. Dandelion, tap into Magic Security Com channels. You're capable of that, right, Dandelion? Of course. Looks like the Barjaggers enforcement came in time. Magic Security is at disadvantage this time. Okay, I'll throw my forces to them. Wait. Cluster remains. Fairly takes cover and focus solely on attacking the nearest enemy. Able to summon different super units. What? Offensive to the left. Bruh. And it's over. That's like 3 left. I can just pop. Those crises are relentless here. They are constantly being replenished with reinforcements. So we call for backup as well. My nose. This guy feels like a jazzified Yoshikage Kira. Their desperation is proof that we are on the right track. Don't you dare call for backup. I know that you're gonna try calling woman for help. Since go to hell whenever that woman is around. This isn't the first time they have been called for backup. You have told us before that you leave the real world woman and focus on maximizing our profits. We are not here for the Vallagas. Our goal is to investigate their base, find the stolen raw materials, and uncover the faction behind the robberies. Pretty sharp, aren't you? Our first priority is to retrieve the vaccines for the conglomerate. And as long as we accomplish that, they'll be us the great performers. No need to let them and take any of that credit. Squad 2 has lost half their numbers. They won't last much longer. Let them fight to the end. Our main force must prioritize investigating the Varjagers base. They will call for help themselves once they can't hold any longer. We don't have to be so eager to do it for them. Yes, sir! Lena, is our backup not here yet? The main force told us that they're going to trash the Varjager base. We won't last long on our own. Looney. He snipes every decent task that comes up. Call him for backup. We wouldn't be in this situation if they hadn't cleaned up the yellow zone like they were supposed to. Green zone, Lentin's office at Magic Security, clear weather. As a company that maintains friendly relations with the conglomerate, Magic Security enjoys an invaluable income stream. Their soldiers receive medical services far surpassing what those in normal PMC would get upon retirement, and an even better package that fully covers all medical needs during employment. Mangi Security is considered top tier among Green Zone companies in terms of their offices. Even mid-level employees have independent private spaces equipped with a whole range of recreational installations. What do you mean by recreational installations? Oh! It's money laundering! Lentin lies on the sofa in her office, scrolling through task list with boredom apparent on her face. Someone knocks on her office door. Agent Lentin! We have a request for backup. It's from Squad 2. Ignore an official backup request. And they have to try a few times, and they will learn to go through proper appreciator. They are saying that they can hold Dodgemon longer. If this goes on, Squad 2 might get completely wiped out. Oh, that's so bad. The squad was following Looney on a mission, if my memory serves right. I have been following Lenna for too long, but didn't rise up to the ranks with him. Now, they are facing complete annihilation. I'm quite shocked too. Looney usually tasked to do things like protecting White Sun top brass. These tasks are considered to be some of the most coveted within Magic Security. I have heard rumors about him being related to some of the top brass in the conglomerate, which is why he takes on such jobs most of the time. I wouldn't have guessed that you were so well connected and informed. Just rumors I get from private conversations. I'm completely loyal to you, Adjutant. Adjutant. When Griffin underwent restructuring, you brought us brothers in arms to Renif's home. If we didn't have your help, we probably wouldn't even get the right to live in a green zone, much less enjoy luxury things such as a medical insurance. Is this the US fucking A or what? Past glories are not worth talking about. If Griffin didn't get restructured back then, you'd probably be counted among the best of the new batch. With your achievements at Frankfurt. Ooh, Frankfurt. You had gotten into the core management with just a few more years of work. Nah, no way. You want to talk about who really deserved the right to the ranks back then? 19th phase darkens upon mention in the past. An image of that man's silhouette surfaces on her mind. Everyone's simping for the commander. Wait. She's thought about it countless times, the shining image of that man, adorned with glory, decorated with a prestigious position. Never once did she envision that when she saw him again, he would have become an insignificant bounty hunter in the Yellow Zones. Are you really content with your life as it is? We are both jobbers doing dirty work, unclean blades that won't be replaced easily if we could well. But in the end, we have no seat at the table. If we want to move up, we have to gather more trump cards. You can join us, Lentin. You have been in Griffin before. You have a place in this brave new world. In the shining beacon of a brave new world. We don't get the same treatment as Lonely Squad, a team with an aristocratic background. But I'll choose our work and manage security a million times over sleeping in the wines of the Yellow Zones. There's a wonderful pension waiting for us even if we have to retire from injury or sickness. It's enough for a comfortable retirement as long as we don't overspend. You certainly have a quite a positive mindset. It's too early for us to think about a peaceful retirement. Tell us what to execute a fighting retreat. We don't want them to be corpses by the time we arrive. Homer's reputation would get even worse if that happens. Check on the coordinates. If Leon is willing to pick up this assignment, it must be linked to the top brass of the conglomerate. Yes, ma'am! Orpheus Hospital in the Yellow Zone, clear weather. The first things Lenna notices upon seeing Isa is her somewhat unsteady gait. A heavy cloak covers the entire length of her body. It is difficult to imagine this hunched wizard lady as the retired soldier described in Pavel's files. Are you okay? I'll help you. Don't touch me. Lenna reaches out to assist the woman, only to be rudely sweated away. To Lenna, Isa's body felt unnerving rock-like. She silently suppresses the suspicion welling up in her heart, maintaining her enthusiasm by her side. Isa, realizing that her reaction was too extreme, finally gives Lenna an apologetic smile. I apologize. I'm not used to people coming so close to me. Pavel told me that you are a leadership figure from the Green Zone, here to investigate vaccine effectiveness. You get the right to take vaccines if I cooperate in this investigation, right? Your condition seems severe. Are you really going to settle for treatment here? I can arrange for you to be treated in an official Green Zone hospital. No need. I'm not among those who can afford treatment in the Green Zone. I might be able to scrape by if I had money, but if I took on debt, I might not even be able to afford food. I just want to confirm something. Is it true that I'll get the right to take vaccines if I help you? We can arrange for you to take an official vaccine if you wish to, yes. That is wonderful. I have a daughter who's studying in the Green Zone. Let me be honest with you. I have long known that my days are numbered. My only wish is to save enough money to ensure a good life in the Green Zone for my daughter. Pavel promised that he would take care of her after my death, which is why I am willing to tell him everything. I will cooperate with your investigation if your organization provides my daughter with regular vaccinations. But do you want to be cured so that you can be with your daughter for the rest of your life? As for the cost, there might be a way to solve that problem. I'm beyond saving. I will only drag her down if I get close to my child. I was able to survive this long thanks to the Dr. Orpheus' generosity. I am content just to do a little more fun for that child before I go. Dr. Orpheus is a good person. The vaccines he provides are definitely effective. She only limits the number of patients out of fear of us not being able to afford it with such limitations. I hope that she'll be blessed one day. According to investigations, the active ingredients of the vaccines here definitely aren't lost in their official vaccine counterparts. You know where these vaccines come from? They are probably made with medical knowledge and skill passed down to Dr. Orphea. Her parents started treating yellow zone patients many decades ago, so it doesn't be said that they possess a wealth of accumulated knowledge and expertise through practice. I heard that her parents' patients pulled together their money to rebuild the hospital after the fire. I don't know much more. I only knew about this place before that of a trusted friend. To prevent a repeat of the tragedy that claimed her parents' life, Dr. Orphea rigorously screens any new patients. Lenna and Isa reached the hospital interior mid-conversation. You have finally arrived. There are always patients who come to Elder Sister for help, only when their illness has reached a critical stage. I hope that you're not that kind of client. Remove your hood. Those with severe elite may lose their mind at any moment and hurt my sister. I won't let that happen. Take it off. Your symptoms weren't this severe the last time we saw you. If you had taken your vaccines on schedule, you wouldn't need to cover yourself with a cloak. I'm just here to buy vaccines. I won't stay long. I won't be near Dr. Orphea for very long. There's only one reason why you should have such a cloak on. Collapsed crystals have already appeared in your body. Linda, if you're worried about her radiation harming Dr. Orphea, why don't I see the doctor on her behalf? There's no need for Dr. Orphea to see her face to face if we are just getting medicine, right? Not going to happen. No hiding if you want to be treated. Targeted treatment is only possible with full understanding of patient condition. Elinda reaches out in an attempt to remove Isa's cloak. Lenna moves in to grab Elinda's wrist. As for Isa, she moves away quickly, wrapping her cloak around her body even more tightly. Let go of me! Elinda, don't be so rough with your clients. Good afternoon, Lady Isa. Please forgive Elinda's rudeness. She's just worried for my safety. She's cute. She looks very cute. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm sorry, Dr. Orphea. I wish to purchase some vaccines. Of course. And the person next to you would be? A companion. I'm not very mobile at the moment with my condition. Is it alright if I get her to pick up my vaccines in the future? Our hospital will only allow the patient themselves to pick up their own medicine to prevent any fraudulent claiming. Let's go to my consultation room. Take good care of our guest, Elinda. Sister, I'm fine with her, but there's... Remember to brew some tea for our two guests. Fine. A consultation room with Orphe Hospital in the Yellow Zone. Clear weather. Judging by your current condition, you haven't taken any vaccines for at least 3 months, Isa. Are you planning to save them for your daughter? I know that vaccine prices have risen substantially in the green zones. Many patients have saved up their vaccines just like you did. Many have also asked me to prescribe more vaccines for them. They are either giving them to family or selling them for cash. I can only prescribe vaccines for patients on our list, okay? Larissa, your daughter is not a listed patient. If you do want to receive our vaccines for the long term, however, you must do your best to live on, okay? I remember you mentioning that her name is Lily. You want to live long enough to see what Lily looks like when she's all grown up, don't you? I do. Lily's doing well at school. If she's able to enter a big company once she graduates, she'll probably be able to avoid treading on my path. If that's the case, could you please at least push yourself to leave till she graduates? Orphea's hands moves towards Isa, who hesitates before exposing her arm to the audience. The audience? That's a weird wording. Collapsed crystals have long emerged from her skin. Linda walks to Orphea's side upon seeing it, alarmed. Maintaining your sanity through such symptoms. You have been diligently adhering to the treatment regimen I prescribed, Lady Isa. Elites? I have only seen something this bad on fully turned elites, but Lady Isa seems to have a grip on her sanity. But your condition has worsened. You have taken the provided vaccines on a regular basis. You could have been able to hold on for at least half a year more. Vaccines can delay the speed at which elite progresses, but they cannot completely reverse it at the moment. In your current state, you have at most 1 month left. Your mind will soon be completely engulfed by Elliot. That won't happen, Doctor. I can't survive much longer than that. Please prescribe me enough vaccines to last me 3 more months. Isa, I have seen enough patients to know that 1 month is already a generous estimate for people in your state. We humans can defend our minds against collapse radiation with a strong enough will. You said it before, Doctor. Collapse radiation might break our body, but it can never destroy our will. As long as our will is strong enough, we can overcome anything. Cases like that are some exceptions. Your ability to last this long already lists you among the rarest cases. No, it's not just me. Rockefeller too. His condition is far worse, but he's still alive because he has God's protection. Please don't tell me that you are meddling with Paradius too. Dedicate everything to him more. If one receives his mercy, all symptoms will be cured completely. Paradius, I know that many patients choose to join them in hopes for salvation, but only a handful survive. There is no guarantee that you'll be among the lucky ones. I will. Do you know, Doctor, I have seen Rockefeller. He was almost dead, but after he was saved, he showed me his body in a call and he had no more symptoms. They do have a way to help us. It's just that his power is extremely rare, which is why only a few deserve to have this blessing. Doctor, you can see more infected people than me. You must know more about it, right? You know who Rockefeller is. Did he see you after he was saved? Is he completely healthy now? I can survive. I am definitely capable of surviving. Prescribe the vaccine. I can live so long, so much longer. Rockefeller has agreed to invite me. I'll definitely receive good mercy. Isa's eyes filled with crazed fervor. The collapsed crystal on her grew by several inches all of a sudden, her hunched body emitting eerie noises from the crystals pushing into each other. As her voice grows louder, her uttering becomes increasingly slurred. Isa staggers towards Orphea. Elinda stands in front of Orphea, shielding her with her body as she pulls the trigger, firing at Isa without hesitation. Lenna lunges at Isa, forcing her to the ground. The bullet whizzes past the two, leaving a hole some distance away. I'm a special! God will save me! I will be saved! Nothing good happens when you meddle with Paradius. Sister! She is beyond saving. Elinda, prepare for surgery. We're going to perform emergency treatment. Won't work. Please continue to hold Isa down. I'll try to rouse her sanity from the depths. Sister! An unknown yet gentle piece of music has started playing in the consultation room at some point. Orphea crouches gently, staring at Isa, who still thrashes around under Lenna's hold. Eyes vacant, Isa still mutters something under her breath. Rough gasps are emitted from her patched throat as she attempts to break free. Isa, think about those who are important to you. Do you remember your daughter Lily? Lily? Lily. Yes. I have to leave. Leave. The operating room lights turn on. Elinda pushes Isa into the operating room, safe patient bound by straps restraining her entire body. Lenna finds a safe location to make a call. We might be able to get the location of the Paradius base from Isa if the doctor manages to save her. A god that cures radiation sickness? It's a lie, no matter how you look at it. Does Paradius concoct seems like this in an effort to make a comeback? There are many who cannot afford vaccines at the Yellow Zones. Now that vaccine prices have risen so quickly, more and more people in the Yellow Zones will be infected with elite if the prices don't go down soon enough. It's a win-win for them. They get desperate people. I mean, they get the prices up. People who can afford it buy it. Desperate people who cannot afford it get more and more infected at a time and then use it when it's too late. So they gave all the money away, their money away, and they can not survive it. So it's free money for the people who made the vaccines. And in the other side, for the people who cannot afford it, in the Yellow Zones especially, for the people in the Yellow Zones that cannot afford it, they go to Paradius saying, hey, there's a cult over there that has a miracle cure that if you pray, if you believe enough in that Imor that they are calling, that they are praying all the way, if you pray hard enough, if you trust in them hard enough, you will be saved, you will ascend. Well, there's only one survivor between every thousand who goes to pray for that immortal girl, but that's on the fine print. So if the same fucking conglomerate is between the ones that makes that holds the technology to make the vaccines plants, the ones who have the vaccine plants themselves, the Barjaggers who are also attacking the vaccine convoys that doesn't have that are not behind the wing of the conglomerate, and also Paradius who gets free mid shields, free people to experiment on when they are there, when they are desperate enough and crazy and broke enough to go into there for a last resort. They have a monopoly on every fucking... I ramble and my voice almost broke. Yep, this is like a fucking Rhodes Island where to rise up their prices suddenly, and the only way to get more medicine was, I don't fucking know, praying to the Sui or giving themselves to the circus to it, some shit like that. We'll change if the prices don't go down soon enough. Have these dogs beyond saving, choose to seek Paradius or hell. We'll never be able to eradicate Paradius. Those who sought help from Paradius probably never ever realized, even in death, that they were mere tools for their experimentation. Taking out one Paradius base will change nothing, I'm afraid. We have to warn them from the root, destroy their lies, and that might be the only way that we can end this incessant growth of Paradius faction. We just have to prove that Paradius is lying about saving people, right? No one will ever believe in Paradius again by then. But the existence of fully immune individuals. And you are a partially one, mate. Radiation sickness might not be incurable, but fully immune individuals must never be sacrificed in a bid to find a solution. Yeah, this is the Frontline. It's not The Last of Us. They didn't trust me with a girl who had the blood to save the world, just to sacrifice her on the end, right? In the Green Zones, medical conglomerates extort wealth from normal people via their expensive vaccines. Outside the Green Zones, countless sufferers who cannot afford treatment willingly become followers of Paradius in pursuit of the tiniest chance at survival. The problematic vaccines were discovered previously might well be connected to the recent rise in vaccine prices. We must find out what this connection is, no matter what. I might do only 30 minutes more, I guess. So I hope these are not that long. Isa has regained consciousness, but she still needs rest. Please escort her back. Okay. No need for that. It's just a little injury. And thank you, doctor. Don't you get it? Sister just risked getting infected by electrical collapse radiation in your body to pull you out from the gates of hell. You should treasure this life of yours a little. Who else in whose hospital will save you other than my elder sister? Are you hoping for Paradius to do that? I surgically removed some of the diseased tissue from your body, but it's only a temporary measure. I'm happy enough to live one more day. I still want to try it, Doctor. What if it really works? Paradius should be opening hospitals in the yellow zones if they really don't have the ability to save everyone. Every advancement in medicine involves countless test subjects. Even if you saw Rockefeller get cured, the others might. I'm willing to be a test subject. I'll go to be a test subject. If it works, I'll give you the data. Even if that means missing the opportunity to see Lily one more time. One last time. Doctor, please give me a few more vaccines. I might just get through this trial with the help of your vaccines. I must grab every chance to survive, even if it only helps me live a little longer. Okay. I understand. I understand you. But I have a condition. You must bring me with you. Whoa! No. I will never ask you to go to that kind of place, Doctor. I'm a doctor. I'm way better at grasping whether or not the treatment methods work. Moreover, it's quite difficult to leave that place when you go in. Lenna, I think you have to have a word with the doctor before this conversation continues between these two. Isa, how are you planning to send me the data? Besides, I can treat you at any time if I'm around. Hey, you! What the hell you have been telling my sister? I'll never let you go to such a dangerous places. Even if it's for research. If someone has to go with her, I'll go on your behalf. And you're a Siscon. You'll fit perfectly with the other twin-tailed girl who's right in this room. I'll accompany Isa. If something really happens, I'll take on the responsibility of bringing Isa back. A smaller group is more mobile. Take the responsibility of hauling Lady Isa out to me. Are you capable enough by yourself? Hey, I did execute a perfect evade to avoid your bullet and protect Isa at the same time, didn't I? Don't you come to me being so smug like that. Lenna. Do whatever you want. Just don't drag my elder sister down. Daytime, aboard the Elmo, the Yellow Zone, clear weather. The Ops room within the Elmo. And now, chill music. Really? Bring it into a paradise base by yourself. Pretty brave. Leva, I had a look at the gated place. It's just an empty, desolated spot in the Yellow Zone. It doesn't look like it could hide a whole base, no matter how you look at it. For the sake of safety, you should still prepare for the worst. Come on, Leva. This is an infiltration mission. I just want to see for myself whether or not this legendary god really can help them. I'll get out as soon as I finish gathering intel. They'll never notice. It might be easy to get in, but sleeping out won't be as easy as you said. Why are you being so reckless this time? You have... I've been working really hard. I want to do something for the commander too, just like the rest of 404. The rest of 404. I bite my tongue. Yeah. Me. Anyway, it's not like I'm going in alone. I have you, the commander, and everyone from 404 backing me up. Once Lenna confirms the coordinates of the new Paradise base, I'll arrange for Klukai and the others to back Lenna up. If Klukai and the others are the commander coordinates, it will take some time to reach Lenna. Beta's 404 team is closer to Lenna's location. Ooh, we're sending 404! Team B, we're sending the well rods! But Leva, I think I'll do that, Swamped would work. If it's a commission for the commander, we set it to the highest priority possible. Oh, you sly foxy. Sorry for the trouble. I'll arrange for Kluge and Theater to the show by at the earliest possible timing. Lenna, remember to conceal and protect yourself, and avoid revealing yourself too early. Don't worry. Dr. Arcia says that she can help me disguise myself to be more human-like. Leave the infiltration and investigation work to me. Woo! Daughter, number 2. Number 3. Okay. Commander, you look troubled. I have been staying put. I haven't been wandering around. Melanie should be able to move around freely now that Blue Sphere isn't the cryo reservation chamber. The steel pulse, all about heart, outlined. Hey, what are you even talking about? I'm not good at taking care of kids at all. Even if it's a commander's kid. No, it's nothing to do with you, Melanie. What are you looking at me for? I have a mission going on. So, we know that rabbits often are associated with high fertility, but it's the second time that I see a violent rabbit have akin with taking care of kids. And the first one was Pecora. So this is, well, I have 2 nickels now, but it still is very strange, but not unexpected. Weird, not unexpected. What are you looking for me for? I have a mission going on. You take care of Melanie, I have a mission to do. I will stay put. I won't make trouble for the commander. Melanie is such an intelligent girl compared to Helena, who is very, what's the word? I had it. Commander, we have already found the Barjagger's base. Try to come coordinates that Dandelion decoded. Take a detour and get on a vehicle. Stay away from Manji security and find the stolen vaccines at the base. Understood. Barjagger base in the yellow zone. Clear weather. How many times I gotta tell you? Hold them back! Hold! This Manji security bastard that practically will land in front base. We're doomed. They must be here for the vaccines. Our base will have been exposed. You idiots had started stealing only towards this time, no danger. Those vaccines are around my ideas about us ASAP. Don't let Manji security grab them. You hear him. Move it! Barjagger swings the heavy duty truck's door open and drives it towards the vaccines awaiting transfer. The door to the storage space opens. He instinctively looks behind and catches some kind of clothing fluttering. A sharp sound of bones breaking his heart before he completely loses consciousness. Ooh! Eee, that hurts! Hearing your bones breaking before you see anything in your vicinity, before you even feel the pain, that must be viscerally horrible. Ah, of course it has to be called. I was like, what kind of death machine they have sent to kill the Barjaggers? And it's Kolfne. Of course it has to be Kolfne. And how much they have? We wouldn't be able to take it all away, even if we had a few more vehicles. Take one batch on the treat. The scent of revenge. Get in the vehicle, quickly! Boom! Relic spins the steering wheel, masterfully swerving away from the shell fired at them at the very last second. Both Manji Security and Jaeger's convoys are under concentrated fire. Everyone makes an attempt to find the attacker on instinct, but soon notices a familiar figure that they know all too well. A perfect evade! We managed to dodge the enemy's super flashy entrance! What? Mangi, Barjagers, Blue Sphere, and Gross Squad. Blue Sphere! Looks different from the one we have in the Elmo. There are no signs of injury on her frame at all. Sir! The enemy is too strong! Keep moving the vaccines. She's targeting our vehicles and cargo! Attention, doll. Why is she here? Try to contact that doll. It's not working. The call's not going through. Why would that Sergeant doll attack Manji Security? I have seen that Sergeant doll before. Connect my comms to management. She belongs to said shaman. Her previous mission is complete, which means she currently has no cooperative partnership with us. I put in so much effort and finally managed to find the conglomerate vaccines. That doll is obviously here to wipe all the traces of what happened. That has to stop immediately, otherwise her actions will be seen as provocation towards Mangi Security. I will have you contact the relevant person to check on the content of her work. Sir! Fight back! We do not have a cooperative relationship with her at the moment. Those conglomerates fail us. Their tasking is never transparent or public. Their mission runs wrong against hers. Daytime, Yellowstone, our Elmo. Clear weather. The Elmo off room. Mangi Security is currently fighting Blue Sphere. Commander. Mei-Ling, can you check the fridge? Check if the Blue Sphere is still there. Commander, we followed your orders and did not engage in combat with either side. We are currently searching for our withdrawal route. Mei-Ling has confirmed that the Blue Sphere is still in her cryopreservation chamber aboard the Elmo. There's also some cans of beer there, in case you want to drink something when you came back. That would mean that Blue Sphere has swapped frames. She seems to be looking for something, only attacking vehicles with cargo. Looking for vaccines? There's still no need to go against Manji Security. Get back to the Elmo ASAP. Manji Security reinforcements have arrived. It's the squad that we fought before. And now the Omen squad. Run away, run away, run away. The enemies are tied out in a messy battle. They don't seem to have noticed us yet. Yes, the commander is still waiting for us to bring the vaccine back. We'll be doing a really gig this time. We won't have much time to perform. Rosa, withdraw ASAP. ASAP. Understood. Wee. Evacuate everywhere. Who can I get? Cool. Just fast, fast. Shockwave. Evade. Snake mission. Is it still a sneak mission if there are no survivors to see the end of it? We go, we'll read. Boom. Ah, forgot to jump. Forgot about the jump. Mm. Can I? Oh yeah. Wait. Retreat with Leva. I can still kill everyone. Poop here. Cancel and retreat. And I can do this. Yay. And retreat. Yay. Team Charlie and Delta, scatter and merge with Lonnie Squad. Attract the enemy's attention but preserve your strength. Team Alpha, grab as much cargo as you can. Prioritize grabbing loaded vehicles. Team Foxtrot, help Alpha with the retreat. Adjutant, Lonnie send your communication request. I'll stall for a bit. Tell Alpha to quick interface. Oh man, nothing good happens when your squad makes an appearance. Hey, I'll rush over here on the request of your squad too. What's up with you? If you don't need your help, I'll ask my people to stand down. Kenny, tell Charlie and Delta to retreat. Don't interfere with Lonnie's commanding. Delta seems to remain right where they are. Do you think that I wouldn't notice your people among mine grabbing those vaccines? I'm here on a rescue mission without pay. Something must be brought back as a reward for my brothers in arms, don't you think so? Don't have any problem with missing some cargo from the barriers, right? The cargo is mine! When did the barriers stuff start belonging to you? I heard that they've been getting involved lately, roaming the yellow zones all over. Don't tell me that you're the one backing them up. Sorry man, I had no idea that they were under you. I'll make sure to give you a call next time I make a move. Still, why not share some of the loot we're getting from this mission with me? I think Gendol is here to take off the Voyagers after all. I covered for you out of respect, so that means we're kind of in the same boat, right? The Voyagers have no relationship with me. Exilium So is attacking us for no reason. I have reported this matter to the top brass and asked them to investigate. The issue with the Exilium So must be resolved immediately. Judging by her movements, her goal seems to be destroy the cargo. Why don't we set up a trap and lure her in? My mission is to retrieve the vaccines! The Exilium So must not get close to them! Fine, I'll get Alpha to pull back. Adjutant, we have just finished transferring the cargo. Leave the vehicle there to act as a decoy. What could the Exilium So get from the Barjagers? I think gaze turns towards the dragging battle not far from here. The loaded vehicles are destroyed by artillery fire one by one. One of the trucks catches her attention. Lentine's face darkens upon recognizing the doll at the driver's seat. Those are his dolls. Our person have successfully extracted. Lure her into the warehouse. Her goal is to destroy the cargo, right? Then let her disappear along with the cargo. Lucifer walks into the warehouse. The incessant Jaggers behind her try to block her to the best of their ability. Her gaze sweeps across the various types of cargo. Vaccines, pharmaceutical material, weapons, but whatever she's looking for is not here. She steps on a landmine, causing an explosion to erupt from the warehouse. Gunfire from armored vehicles and RPGs rain down on her location, engulfing Blue Sphere. We have found no trace of the enemy. Do not stop fighting until all the ammunition is used up. Blue Sphere emerges from the smoke. Bullets swarm her, following her every move akin to a crowd of furious hornets. But she simply disintegrates the entire warehouse before leaving, paying no attention to her attackers. The Tartarian doll did just like that. We lost so many people because of her. Omen lives up to its name. Lonnie's squad sustained immense losses. He might have a difficult time with this report. Throwing all caution aside to prioritize vaccine retrieval was always going to cost him more than it's worth. Artillery dolls around the conglomerate, for what I know. She really shouldn't be attacking us. Dolls are just machine that follow orders. They don't have things such as bonds with humans. Even if a doll did work with you before, she wouldn't hesitate to kill you if her master ordered it. Greenson, in an office blog owned by Manji Security, Clearwater. I need an explanation. Why did that Sergeant doll attack Manji Security even though she knew who the leader was? This here has returned to the wing of 6 Faven. I have not authorized to disclose the details of her mission to you. Have you forgotten that Manji Security sacrificed a whole unit for her previous mission? No explanation was given for that. Carry out missions to the letter. Do not excessively ask questions or interference. The agreement is the court of behind Sect Faven on choice of Manji Security as a partner. That is only valid provided the mission was completed with reasonable results. Now, I have a reason to believe that Bluesphere intentionally sacrificed the whole unit. Please don't worry, Bluesphere is not equipped with any self-learning modules. She will never have a sense of self. Which is why she's the perfect executor of tasks. With mission completion as her priority, anything that prevents her from completing the mission will be eliminated. I believe that Bluesphere wouldn't have attacked Manji Security if they didn't interfere with her work. She prioritized the mission. That's all there is to it. Bluesphere is not obligated to protect or support Manji Security's work in her current mission. Bluesphere has maintained a 100% mission success rate through all her missions so far. Are you sure about that? That includes her previous mission that was completed with the assistance of Manji Security. I clearly remember that particular mission ending in a failure. That mission is now complete. The effort she put in resulted in heavy damage to her frame. Nothing excuses the fact that as a tier young doll in command, the casualty rates were completely outside of her consideration. I will compare your suggestions. A human officer from Manji Security will serve as the overall commander if your companies collaborate again. This will help ensure that the casualties remain within a reasonable range. Please excuse me for now, as I have to deal with some follow-up matters. Gathering spot in the Yellow Zone, Clearwater. Lenna Company's lady is at the so-called gathering spot, where a few hooded figures have gathered, scattered around the spacious area. Lenna looks around at the various humans around them. They all look miserable, their bodies all bearing various degrees of elite. The crowd erupts into a raucous upon the arrival of a giant vehicle. Each and every one of them looks up towards the figure stepping out of the vehicle. Mr. Rockefeller! I knew he was still alive! Silence! Everyone, you have all been given mercy by God, but only those who willingly dedicate everything to Lady More and earn her approval may attain a healthy vessel. How do I obtain Lady Moore's approval? You must possess bravery and determination to endure everything. Anita gives Rockefeller a tube of drugs. Rockefeller displays a desktop full of red liquid to the crowd before drinking it all in one fell swoop. The knitter, wearing a black hood, distributes identical tubes of liquid to everyone in attendance. The crowd is awash with unease and hesitation. No one dares to drink the liquid. Drink it all to prove your PSE. What is going on? Does no one dare to prove themselves? I'll do it! Isa, we have no idea what's in it. This is your first trial. Drink this drug and resist intrusion with your willpower. Only the truly brave will receive Lady's immortal approval. I don't have much time left anyway. Poison or remedy? What difference does it make? Isa pulls out the cork from the test tube and swallows everything without hesitation. Several seconds later, she curls up on the ground, groaning in pain. It's poison! Poison! I'm not gonna drink it! Among the rowdy crowd, one man runs away, shrieking about how he isn't willing to believe in salvation. He does not get very far before gigantic crystals start growing from his body. The man howls in agony as he mutates into a fully turned elite. A gunshot rings out among the crowd, dropping the new elite like a sack of bricks. A Paradius Unitas in black robes drag him away before throwing him in the vehicle bag like a bag of trash. Lenna tilts her head back, bringing the test tube to her mouth like everyone else around her. She then stumbles and falls to the ground, curling into a ball. Nice acting! Daytime, Nonfa, green sun, clear weather. The tracking device that Lenna brought with her lost its signal 3 minutes ago. Paradius base is probably near where the signal was lost. We are already on the way. BB! We won. Everyone, we won. We have Asami Mai in a voiced Gears Frontline 2 Exilium event. We have Asami Imai back! And she has glasses! Don't you think it's a bit too reckless to let Lenna go on the mission by herself? According to the footage Lenna sent us, the humans who drink the mysterious drug will first display symptoms of rapidly progressive radiation sickness before falling unconscious. But overall, they do not die. Those who did not drink the mysterious drug, on the other hand, had their symptoms worsen. Does that mean that Paradius drugs might actually work? Lenna saved a dose of that drug. I have to trouble you guys to pick it up so that we can confirm this contest as soon as possible. Okay, we are only on 1-3, but it has been 2 friggin' hours and 43 minutes. So we'll leave this like that. Only 4 fucking hell. We'll leave this here, and then we will continue either Saturday or Sunday, because Friday it's going to be an Art Night stream. We will read the event for Lacey the Thunderbringer, because the stage of it's a big net, so the stages of big nets are absolutely nothing burgers. So we will do the stages fast and we'll read the big net. So that's it for today. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and I hope you come back next stream for more of this. So thank you and goodbye.